explain resolution of a vector. Explain resolution of a vector. Just write heading, then read. Meaning of resolution. First I'm explaining that, then how we can find that resolution. The process means method. The process of splitting a vector into two or more than two vectors. The process of splitting a vector into two or more than two vectors is called as resolution of a vector. The resolved vectors are perpendicular to each other. They are called as rectangular components of given vector. Wait. So I told resolution. Resolution is actually separating. So process of splitting a vector into two or more than two vectors is called as resolution of vector. See, we have only two resolved vectors, even though it can be resolved further. But for our syllabus, we have only two. The process of splitting a vector into two or more than two vectors is called as resolution of vector. The resolved vectors are perpendicular to each other. They are called as rectangular components of given vector. Meaning understood first? How to find? I'm explaining. Hello?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Just write down this. After this, you have to be very much cautious. This is just definition. Now method I'm explaining after you write this. The process of splitting a vector into two or more than two vector is called as resolution of vector. Completed?
Yes.
Okay. Now look on the screen carefully how to resolve this vector into two vector. They are called rectangular components. Huh? So imagine this is one vector. This is another vector. Third vector. Fourth vector. So many vectors I have drawn. I want to resolve them into rectangular components. One vector, two vector, third vector, fourth vector, fifth vector. We want them to resolve into rectangular components. So first of all, those two vector which will be obtained from this, their starting point is same as the given vector. We said they are perpendicular to each other. So one you can resolve in any direction from same starting point, and second will be perpendicular to first. These two vectors which I have drawn here from same starting point, they are called as rectangular component of given vector. These two are perpendicular to each other. So this vector and this vector, they are called rectangular component of given vector. Similarly, even for this, one vector we can draw in any direction, not necessarily horizontal only, and second perpendicular to the first, they are called rectangular component. For this vector I can draw one vertical and other one horizontal. They are called rectangular components. Same way here I can draw one vertical and one horizontal. They are called rectangular component. One I can draw horizontal, then definitely second will be vertical. They are called rectangular components. Have you followed the meaning?
Yes.
Now I'm explaining their values, how to find. This is which axis? Y axis. This is x axis. Correct, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So this is suppose one vector here. We want to find two parts of this vector which should be perpendicular to each other.
Yes.
One I am drawing like this. I am drawing perpendicular here. Second this way. This is just perpendicular draw.
Yes.
So now I can say if this is a vector, these two are resultant component of those two. So suppose A bar is a vector making angle theta with x axis. Let ax bar, ay bar be its rectangular component along x and y axis respectively. Let A bar be a vector making angle theta with horizontal. Let Ax bar, Ay bar be its rectangular component along x and y axis. Now from figure, can you tell me what will be cos theta? What is cos theta? Adjacent side OB upon hypotenuse OQ from the figure. Is it correct?
Yes.
Yes.
So cos theta will be good. Cos theta will be OP, which is AX in magnitude. OQ is A. So ax equals to a cos theta. That means theta ka बाजू वाला will come cosine a cos theta. So by using this formula, I can get one component.
Okay.
Sin theta will be opposite side PQ upon hypotenuse OQ. Sin theta is PQ and this OR are same na, because they are opposite side of
Yes.
bracket now. So I can say this is same as OR upon OQ. Therefore, sin theta equals to OR, that is AY upon A. So I can say AY equals to A sin theta equation 2. So from 1 and 2, we can find rectangular components. Have you followed?
Yes.
Matlab, see, this is one vector 10 and I draw two component, one horizontal, one vertical. If this is angle 60, then this component will be 10 cos 60 and this component will be 10 sin 60. They are called rectangular component. So 10 into half, 5, and 10 into root 3 by 2, 5 root 3. They are two rectangular components. Clear?
Yes.
Now in drawing diagram, you tell me how to get two rectangular components. This is mg. Mg means weight. How can you resolve this? One in any direction, second perpendicular to the first from same starting point. If this is theta, then what will be this component? Mg cos theta. Theta ka baju wala is cos and the other one
Cos.
mg sin theta. Okay?
Sin theta.
Which one is sin theta? One which is not adjacent.
The opposite one.
Yes. Now you can tell me answer for this one just there. This is suppose T. This is one component. This is another. What will be first component value? You can't say because theta I have not told.
Yes.
If this is theta,
Yes.
then what is second one?
T cos theta.
Correct. And first one, T sin. Very
Sin.
good. Now I think you have understood meaning of component. Now, draw diagram, then I'm explaining further.
Sir, which diagram?
The one which is proper drawn. You have written heading, explain resolution of vector. So we wrote definition, now explanation. Just diagram, then I will explain concepts. Once diagram is done, please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right.
1 second.
Yeah, no problem.
Yes, sir.
Right. Consider a vector A bar making an angle theta with x-axis. Let ax bar, comma ay bar be its rectangular components along x comma y axis respectively. X comma y axis respectively. Then write from figure cos theta equals to OP upon OQ.
Sir, do we have to write this?
Yes, yes, full right. Huh? Now from figure cos theta full till equation 2.
Sir, first we have to write this blue part, then red part.
Which red part? First already you wrote na, consider a vector a bar making angle.
Yes.
So this is first part only na. This is second part. This is third part. Any doubt? Which one you have to write?
No, no.
Yes, sir.
Okay, completed till end?
Sir, no,
Yes.
1 second. Sir, done.
Right. Last one more line. Using 1 and 2, using equation 1 and 2, we can determine rectangular components of given vector. We can determine rectangular components of given vectors. Next heading, composition of vectors. Composition of vectors. Wait, 1 minute, I'm explaining again. Have you written composition in 10th standard in English?
Yes.
So in that, what you are doing, few words you are combining together to get one statement or one sentence, then different sentences, one paragraph, then 2-3 paragraphs you are writing, correct?
Yes.
So process of now not splitting but combining two or more than two vectors into a single vector is called as composition of vector. Splitting is resolution, combining is called composition. What is composition of vectors?
Combining.
The process of combining two or more than two vectors into a single vector is called as composition of vectors. Is called as composition of vectors. Just wait, huh? Meaning followed. What is called resolution? Splitting is resolution, combining is composition. Okay.
Yes.
Now look on the screen again before you start writing. We have to combine two vectors into a single vector. So same history. Let ax bar, don't write, listen first. Let ax bar comma ay bar be two rectangular components of vector a bar along x and y axis respectively. Now you have studied in parallelogram law, when two vectors are represented by adjacent sides of parallelogram, then diagonal from same starting point is called resultant. So can you tell me ax ay ka who is resultant?
A bar.
Very good, superb. Again from starting, then perfectly समझ गया. The process of combining two or more than two vectors into single vector is called composition of vectors. अभी इसका explanation के लिए diagram बनाया. Let ax bar ay bar be two rectangular component of vector a bar. Therefore, from the figure, by parallelogram law, of vector addition, we can say a bar equals to ax bar plus ay bar. मतलब अभी हम लोग ने क्या किया, दो को कंबाइन करके सिंगल बनाया. That single is called as composition of vector. First this much we'll write, then again I will explain. Right, the process of, Mohit,
Yes, sir.
any doubt?
No, sir.
No, Suraj, for you?
No, sir. No.
Yes, right. Now the process of combining two or more than two vectors. Process of combining two or more than two vectors into a single vector is called as composition of vectors. Is called as composition of vectors. Then draw that diagram. Once you complete, then please let me know that completed. Completed full?
Sir.
Hmm? Can I clear full?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Suraj,
Yes.
मोहित,
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. अभी 3-4 लाइन और है, फिर ये टॉपिक खत्म हो जाएगा. Now tell me, if I write ax bar and divide by ax, what is meaning of this first? That means this vector I am dividing by its magnitude, correct?
Yes.
Ax bar means vector and ax is iska magnitude, and vector means two things, magnitude plus direction. If I divide by magnitude will get cancelled, so we will get 1 with direction. How to write this 1 with direction along x-axis? I cap. Okay,
Okay.
so when you divide ay vector with its magnitude, I get unit answer in direction of y. That vector is called unit vector, denoted by j cap. What to write here, can you tell now? K cap. So I bar, j bar, k bar are unit vector along x-axis, y-axis, z-axis respectively. Again, I'm showing something. You have to tell me its unit vector. Bx bar divided by bx. What will be its unit vector? Represented as?
Sir, we can take any letter.
Any letter. This is just vector along x divided by magnitude.
Okay.
Then I cap, na?
Yes.
Any vector along x, any vector along y, any vector along z. So if I take by upon b, vector by upon by, what I will get?
J cap.
Correct. If vector along z upon its magnitude, what I will get?
K cap.
K cap.
K cap.
What is I cap called as? Unit vector
Unit
along
vector.
along x-axis.
X-axis.
And j cap?
Y-axis.
K cap? Unit vector
Unit
along
vector along y-axis.
and k cap? K cap? Unit vector along z-axis. Huh?
Z-axis.
So x, y, z. That means ax bar upon ax is I cap. So by cross multiplying, ax bar is ax I cap. Similarly, ay bar upon ay is j cap. So ay bar is ay into j cap. Az bar upon az is k cap. So ay bar is az into k cap. Az bar. So if I look carefully, all these three vectors I have split into magnitude, direction, magnitude, direction, magnitude, direction. Hello?
Yes.
Ax means magnitude, I cap means direction of x with value 1. So when you multiply, you will get ax bar.
Yes.
Can you tell me this 3 I cap mein what is 3? It is
Magnitude.
along which axis?
X-axis.
Correct, correct, correct. If I write 4j bar, then what is 4?
Magnitude.
Along
Y-axis.
Y-axis.
correct. Now one more. If you have followed this much, A bar is 3i cap plus 4j cap. I want to draw on this coordinate system. 3i means 3 is x component
Yes.
and this is 4.
Yes.
So can I say my vector will pass like this? This
Yes.
is 3i cap plus 4j cap. Concept clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. See, last line you have written A bar equals to AXI cap plus AYJ cap. This much you have written, na? No, you have written only AX bar plus AY bar.
AX bar plus.
So
Yes.
one more line write down. Therefore, A bar equals to AXI cap plus AYJ cap. AXI cap plus AYJ cap. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, just 2 minutes. AX was in magnitude A cos theta or not? Because A is making angle theta with x-axis, then this component is A cos theta, correct? And can I say AY is A sin theta?
Yes.
So if I squaring and adding, if I do this, squaring and adding, we get AX square plus A suffix Y square equal to A square cos square theta plus A square sin square theta. So AX square plus AY square is A square common inside cos square theta plus sin square theta. What is cos square theta plus sin square theta? 1. So I get AX square plus AY square equals to A square into 1. So AX square plus AY square equals to A square into 1. Which you can write A square equals to AX square plus AY square. So A equals to square root of AX square plus AY square. This is formula for magnitude of a given vector. That means if I have A bar equals to 3i cap plus 4j cap and somebody says what is magnitude? So I will say it is root of 3 square plus 4 square, which will be 9 plus 16, 25, that is 5. Have you followed?
Yes.
So whenever they ask magnitude and vector is given in I cap, j cap, how you are going to get magnitude? Square root of I ka coefficient square plus j ka coefficient square. One more I am writing, you tell me magnitude. Just tell me here. If A bar is 2i cap plus 3j cap plus 4k cap. So what will be magnitude of A bar? Square root of
2
square
square
plus,
plus 3 square plus 4
4
square.
square.
correct. This is how we can find magnitude. So just copy further till what I have written.
Sir, done.
Yes. So root of ax square plus ay square gave you magnitude of vector A, correct? Hello?
Yes,
Hello?
sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now also sometimes we need direction. So from that original figure, can you tell me what is tan theta from this original figure? This was that figure. What is tan theta?
QP,
QP upon
OP.
P.
That means in ax, I can write ay upon ax.
Yes.
So theta will become tan inverse of ay by ax. This how we read tan inverse.
Yes.
So you can get magnitude also by using that formula root of ax square plus ay square, and direction by using tan theta is ay upon ax. So this completes our composition of two vector wala part. That means you got magnitude A, you got direction of that. Just two more line. This two tan theta equals to can I clear now?
Yes.
Okay. Right, note. If A bar equals to ax I cap plus ay j cap plus az k cap, then magnitude of A bar is root of ax square plus ay square plus az square. Root of ax square plus ay square plus az square. I am clearing this, okay?
Yes.
Now, 2-3 numericals I am doing so that you get idea of the theory which we have done so far. First numerical. If 2,
Sir,
yes,
we are supposed to copy this numericals too, right?
yeah, of course, everything you have to do. Then I will send you the PDF of the notes of this. Then you will refer
Okay.
that.
Okay.
If two forces 3 Newton and 4 Newton are at right angles, find magnitude and direction of resultant of two forces. Magnitude and direction of resultant of two forces. Wait. How many forces? 2, no? 3 Newton, 4 Newton.
Yes.
Can I call this as P and this as Q?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So in my data, I can say one force is P, other force is Q, angle between them is theta. This is 3 Newton, this one is 4 Newton, and theta is right angle means 90 degree. We want resultant in magnitude and direction. So R means magnitude, alpha means direction. What is formula for resultant? Last class we did root of p square plus q square plus 2pq into cos theta. That will be equals to root of 3 square plus 4 square plus 2 into 3 into 4 into cos of 9. That will become 9 plus 16 plus 2 3s are 6 and 4 24, cos 90 is 0. So that will become root of 25, which is equals to 5 Newton. Clear? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah. Copy this sum.
Yes.
Just copy it again. Sum. P 3 Newton, Q 4 Newton, theta 90 degree, R and alpha we want. I have calculated till magnitude, that is R equal to 5 Newton.
So done.
Okay.
Yes.
See, partially we have completed. We got magnitude. We are interested in direction. To get direction, you require tan of alpha. Formula is Q sin theta upon P plus Q cos theta, which we have proved in the last lecture. So tan alpha equals to Q is 4, theta is 90. P is 3, Q is 4, theta is 90. So tan alpha equals to 4 sin 91 plus 4 cos 90 0. So tan alpha equals to 4 upon 3. So alpha means tan, this power minus 1, that is called tan inverse 4 by 3. This is our final answer. So we got R5 alpha tan inverse 4 by 3. Now complete this. This completes our numerical. Two more numerical I am doing so that you get idea of the theory.
So done.
Okay. One more problem, numerical, very simple one. Find unit vector along A bar equals to I cap plus J cap plus K cap. Written? Question written? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Now, unit vector along A bar, I can denote it by A cap equals to. What will be formula for unit vector? It is vector upon its magnitude, correct? Like vector A
Yes.
divided by A will give you unit vector, na? So can I say unit vector along A bar, comma A cap equals to that vector A, which is I cap plus J cap plus K cap, divide by its magnitude. What is magnitude? 1 square plus 1 square plus 1 square. Any doubt?
No, sir.
No.
Pakka? See, vector upon its magnitude is called unit vector. So vector is I cap plus j cap plus k cap. That I wrote. Divide by its
Yes.
magnitude. So it is I cap plus j cap plus k cap upon 1 square plus 1 square plus 1 square. Can I say this root 3?
Yes.
Hello? Yes, that's the
Yes.
answer. It's so simple, very easy. So chapter is very simple. Thoda maths oriented hai. Now you're getting that next how what theory we are converting into numerical.
Ah, sir.
Yes.
Yes, it's very simple again I'm telling, but regularity is must. Whatever I did today, please practice two times.
Sir, done.
Yes, sir.
One more for today. An aeroplane takes off with speed of 300 kilometer per hour, making angle of 30 degree with horizontal. Find its horizontal and vertical components. Find its horizontal and vertical components.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now see the meaning. What does it mean? An aeroplane is taking off with speed of v equals to 300 kilometer per hour, making angle 30 degree with horizontal. This horizontal is horizontal component and this vertical is vertical component Vy. This is Vx horizontal component. Now I'm interested in what is magnitude of horizontal and vertical component. Which one is theta ka baju wala?
Vx.
Vx. So it will be with cos or sine?
Cos.
Cos, correct. So horizontal component equals to Vx, which is V cos theta. That means it is 300 cos of 30. What is 300? Cos 30 is how much? Root 3 by 2, na?
Root 3 by 2. Yes.
By 2.
Yes.
So this will become 150. So 150 root 3 kilometer per hour is my horizontal component. Can you tell what will be vertical then? V sine theta?
V sine theta.
That is 300 into sine 30.
Yes.
So 300 into half, how much? 150? Hello?
Yes. Sir.
Yes.
So just copy this diagram, write horizontal, then I will clear and write vertical also. diagram draw, then from diagram write horizontal component equals to Vx, which is V cos theta.
Sir, horizontal component answer is 150 root 3, no?
Root 3, yes, root 3. Sorry, root 3. Root 3. Great. Thank you.
Sir, done.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So now you got comfort zone in the chapter. Vertical component also you did. Vy, V sine, that one also you done.
Yes.
So that's all for today. Now in one more lecture, my theory of this chapter will get over and then numerical will start. Today there is one lecture,
Okay.
a regular lecture 11:15 to 12:30. Will it be possible for you to attend? Because I have made you in such a way that that chapter you will understand now. Will it be possible for you to attend for you all 11:15 to 12:30? Hello? Or next lecture onwards you will attend? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, I said you will be able to attend today that regular lecture, or you have to go somewhere?
Sir, it is okay.
No,
Yes.
see, be at comfort. Don't take tension. If you are stressful, no, don't sit today. Then from Friday onwards you will sit. I don't have any issue. So Friday onwards, one more extra lecture. See, extra lectures I will keep on taking. Don't take tension of this. So if you are comfortable, I think if you attend, what about you, Mohit? You want to attend from when? Wednesday?
Wednesday is fine.
Okay. What about you, Sagar, Suraj?
Yeah, Wednesday is fine.
Wednesday, yes. 1 day 2 physics. I think you are getting more
Sir,
energy. So
Wednesday,
much energy.
what time it will be?
See,
11:15.
yes, 11:15. Then on Wednesday, I will tell again timing for extra lecture of this chapter. Huh?
Okay.
Usually, I will keep at your comfort. You don't take any tension. Tension should be subject whether you are following or not. Timing is I will control. Don't worry. So
Yes,
next
sir.
we are
Okay.
meeting on Wednesday. Timing is 11:15. Suppose if I have got time tomorrow, at what time I can keep extra for you all? If I want to keep, your any other timetable is there?
No, I'm okay with any time.
Okay, Mohit is okay with any time. And what about Swaraj? You?
No, I am okay with any time.
Swaraj is okay. Mohit, what about you?
Sir, morning is fine.
Morning, beta, it won't be possible. Can I keep at 1:30 if by any chance you are free?
Sir, 3:30 I have class.
No. If I keep, I will just keep 1:30 to 2:30, not more than that.
Okay.
Will that be convenient?
Yes.
So I will set down WhatsApp tomorrow again extra lecture 1:30 to 2:30. That will complete full theory of this chapter.
Okay.
Okay.
Huh? That's all for today. Enjoy your day. Don't take tension, as I said. And whenever you feel कि नहीं saturate हो गया, tell me.
Yes,
But you should
Okay.
understand the topic. Yes, that's all. Bye. Good day.
Thank you, sir.
bye,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you.